The Indiana team had to travel to Wisconsin last year to earn a trip to the Big Ten University's Rugby Championship, a task that required a strong effort late in the match. This year, same team, different location, as the Badgers were in Bloomington over the weekend against a hungry Hoosier team. Indiana not overlooking anybody on the pitch this weekend. Too bad for the Badgers, but as long as they can keep it under a 5-point difference, it doesn't matter if I break it down for you. Early in the first half, Indiana already up by 3. Wisconsin fighting at the try line, forcing the Hoosiers back, but the grind is just a little bit too much. Tyler Graham with the pick and go. Hoosiers in on the ruck with no counter from Wisconsin. Scrum half Jacob Garwood at the back of the breakdown gets it in the hands of Roberto Castellon, who touches it down inside the try line, a task so nice Hoosiers had to do it twice. Hoosiers up 15-8 when Garwood finds Castellon again, this time a little easier to get it past the Badgers. Hoosiers now up 20-8, the big boys putting up the points. Connor Marsh with the good hands, and it's just a little crush. Put up 5 more every time we touch. It wasn't a shutout, but it wasn't close either. Indiana up at the half 27-10. Second half action, the defense is stepping it up big time, forcing everyone in the cream and crimson to have a little all-state. You know, the good hands people. Indiana close to the try line again. Jake Hidalgo preventing the counter ruck from not 1 but 2 Badgers. And with Hidalgo holding the Badgers back, DACODA Worth says he can handle it from here, putting 5 more on the board. Final in this match, 39-17. Badgers have to settle for 3rd in the standings, giving up the championship berth to the team from Columbus, even though they beat Ohio State earlier this year. The Hoosiers felt the loss against Notre Dame College was a strong reminder of what's at stake this season.
College brought a lot of physicality for us, and we were able to adapt to that and adjust and make changes for Wisconsin this week.
Heading in the game this week, we told ourselves, you know, how we did last week wasn't going to cut it, and we got to play like we know we can play, and we came in there with the hard hitting and focus and mentality into it.
2 years in a row, a victory over Wisconsin means facing Ohio State in the championship game. Last year's meeting was tied at the end of the first, but the Hoosiers captured the championship with 20 unanswered points in the second half.